Hey everybody, welcome back to Popcorn Roulette. This is a brand new channel, so go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you know when we release a new video. My name is Jonathan, and today we will be watching and reacting to Avatar: The Way of Water. Now, I saw the first one in theaters in IMAX, I believe, when it first came out, way a long time ago. And I liked it. I wasn't, big, huge, mega fan of it, but I really enjoyed it. For me, the story was, it was all right. But the biggest thing about it, obviously, the thing that kind of made it above and beyond what we saw so far were the special effects and all of the camera techniques and the film techniques that he used to create the film. And so one thing I'm super excited about this is to see how much more you can actually go from there, as far as like technology wise, how you can shoot a complete CG film basically in a better way than it was before back then. How can you innovate even beyond that? And that's one thing I'm super excited about. I'm also a big Disney person, so riding the rides and going to like Pandora and all that kind of stuff is super awesome. So going back into that world is gonna be super exciting. And of course, James Cameron, the GOAT himself. Seen a bunch of his films, just like a lot of us. Alien, super big fan of that. True Lies growing up was kind of a family film for us. I really enjoyed it. Terminator 2, all that goodness.
I'll be back.
We are about to watch the final Best Picture nominee for the Oscars. And this was nominated for 4 awards for Best Picture, for production design, Best Sound, and 1 in Best Visual Effects. Obviously, based on everything that James Cameron did with this. Now, we have done watch-alongs and reactions to all 10 of the Oscar Best Picture nominations. We have all 10 of those full-length watch-alongs over on Patreon. So if you would like to go see all of our reaction videos and watch-alongs for the 10 Oscar Best Picture nominated films, go check us on Patreon. And with that, let's get into the movie. Oh, it's so good! 20th century! With one of the best openings of all time, as always. Light storm entertainment. Not a heavy, but a light storm. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at all the fog. So cool. I'm a big old Disney fan. One of those Disney adults, you might say. And going to Animal Kingdom and seeing Pandora and seeing the actual like floating rocks. And you can like see those and stuff. That's wild. The Disney Imagineering is insane.
Hold many dangers.
Yo, that's awesome. That light already. So it's talking about like CG, how the CG was upgraded and stuff. How James Cameron could even make it even more of an innovation kind of progression. Like the way the light was hitting her through the vines was flawless, perfect. 10 out of 10. No notes.
We sing the song chords to remember. Each beat, a story in our life.
The story in our life. I'm actually very interested to see how much better at acting he's gotten, because it was cool to see that like one Marine guy just in there with him, just chilling, not even using an avatar.
A bead for the first communion with Awa.
It's so pretty.
People say we live in Awa.
Someone somewhere has like LED weeping willow branches in their room. They could just like turn on, change the color of and stuff. If you've got those, leave a comment.
Science guys loyal to the Nazi, and then there was Spider. He was just stuck here, too young for a cryo capsule.
What I'm excited about, I just watched Wakanda Forever recently, and the underwater scenes were incredible. and how they did like the CG and also just the practical shooting for it. It made it look incredible, especially in like the battle sequence at the end when they're all holding onto the whale and like entering into the situation, like how just unbelievable it was. So I'm very interested to see how the two kind of stack up.
Right where he said. How tall is he?
I love this show random human kid.
Come on. Smile, Scout.
Happiness is simple.
Oh, that's terrifying. The eyes? Holy smokes. Yo, the ride at Disney, like when you're like riding one of those things, it's freaking crazy.
A new star in the night.
What does it
It can only
mean?
mean one thing.
Tell me. A spacecraft.
The sky people returning.
This is starting off strong. Those ships are awesome looking. Those are awesome looking. I don't know if anybody's ever played Destiny. Those remind me of something you might see on Destiny. Oh my gosh. I want James Cameron to make a Destiny movie now. Yo, what? They are not wasting time. Like complete and utter destruction of whole like valleys and forests. What the heck's happening? How'd they come back? Why'd they come back? What? Yo, what? They were like, oh, happy joy time. Utter complete genocide of your home. 1 year later? What? I don't know how I feel about this. It's like everything in the first film erased.
You hear me?
What is happening? What? Yeah, it just feels weird. All the good vibes from the ending of the first one's kind of like, well, did all this fighting only to fight the same problem times a billion.
Well, ain't this a bitch?
What is happening?
Hey, Parker, just what the hell am I supposed to say now?
Just remind him how this works. Here.
Oh, nice.
See this? This is all your memories and your personality.
Right.
We're going to send this back to Earth where you're
Right, I got it.
growing in a lab as we speak.
Wait, so that's him.
If you're any clone of mine, you'll be looking for some payback. And Jake Sully would be at the top of that list.
So, within the year that we missed, but the year has not gone well for them, it would seem. The Sky People. It would say the Sky People messed around and found out. Well, that's quite a... Oh, mama. The music's amazing. I mean, the music's incredible.
We have got to get down there. No way. That will skin us. Noah, get back here, you. Ah!
I love the wings. You could, like, hear them.
Bro, come on.
Oh, boy. Nice. Gonna use your own weapons against ya, bro.
Hey, where's your brother? Where is he? Where? Sam!
Oh, no.
What are you doing here, boy? What the hell were you thinking? I'm sorry, sir.
Yo, those ships are so cool.
Our mission is to hunt down and kill
So-
the leader of the Na'vi insurgency, Toruk Makto, Jake Sully.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's a cool base.
Dad, sir, take full responsibility.
Yeah, you
okay?
do.
That's right. Because you're the older brother, you gotta act like it.
I mean, it's understandable.
You almost got your brother killed. Yes, sir. You're grounded. No flying for a month. Now see to the Ikran.
He's like, yikes. But Dad, I want to be a warrior.
I'm the father. It's my job.
It is a family.
I thought we lost them.
It's so cool seeing like the humans and them next to each other.
And I can only breathe your air for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, monkey boy, that really sucks. You.
The lighting's interesting. Uh-oh. In 1 year, they've made a metropolis, an industrial metropolis in the desert on a beach.
Sir, this is the general.
Wait, if they like... Oh, this is probably indoor. Okay, cool.
For good things. A lot's changed since your last tour here. New ops center is over here. That just came online.
This whole like infrastructure is probably still here. This is probably one of the first things they took over.
Our task here is nothing less than to make Pandora the new home for humanity. We need to pacify the hostiles.
You can't breathe the air, so...
We believe your blue team will be perceived as indigenous and will not trigger the immune response.
And how might we test that hypothesis, General?
Yo, his arms are jacked. Oh, pretty!
Dude, keep up.
Oh no, all the kids are gonna be captured. Yeah, I wish I saw this film in theaters. But then I wouldn't be able to be watching it with you all. Yo, you know what this... Okay, I don't know if any gamers out there have played the video game The Cycle.
I was doing that thing again, wasn't I?
Yeah.
What, sleeping?
Kitty.
Kitty!
The thing, also known as napping in the forest.
They're for sure not ours.
What are you doing?
Shh, I'm tracking.
Their boots. Why are they wearing that, I guess? Military bros gonna military. The guns even look like the Cycle. The buildings look like the Cycle. The fauna looks like the Cycle. I'm sure the Cycle took many ideas. And the idea is, like, you work for this mining company that came down onto a planet, and you were mercenaries basically to go and help get stuff off this hostile planet for them. You're attacked by the locals, which, you know.
That in the shit, Colonel. So we're waiting.
Better call this in. No, bro, we're gonna get in trouble. Let's go.
I mean, you gotta let them know.
6 of them. Over.
What's your pause? Over.
We're at the old shack.
That's not good.
Me, Spider, Kitty, and Duke.
Do not make a sound.
Yes,
They're gonna be
sir.
surrounded.
Moving out.
I'm actually nervous now. How'd they get around him so quickly?
Show me your fingers.
Uh-oh.
Really? You want to play it this way?
Oh, boy.
What's your name, kid?
Spider?
Miles? I figured they sent you back to Earth.
Can't put babies in cryo, dipshit.
Oh, snap. Oh, no. Oh, he's gonna kill him. Maybe. Maybe not.
You want armed skies into traffic.
We are standing by for extract. Over.
Take us in.
Dragonfly coming in.
Wait, so they're not gonna be able to get in? Like, wait, so these guys are gonna get attacked, right? Because they're not Alpha Squadron or whatever.
Sully.
It's all over.
Son of a bitch.
Nothing's over while I'm breathing.
Oh, so that's like the final fight of the first one.
I'm a warrior like you. I'm supposed to fight.
Metkayina.
I'm not gonna say it again.
Listen to your mother and father. That's his skull. Jeez. Okay. That's his body. That is brutal.
Watch our 6.
I love the little, like, neon dots on them. The blue light dots, or black light dots, I guess you could say. On their skin. So cool. That's such a cool character design feature. That, like, the nature of the world is, like, this, like, black light, neon kind of thing, even on their person.
Where are my eggs?
Uh-oh. Ah! Come on, sniper. Right in the head. Right in the face. Oh! So does that mean, do they have, like, significant amount of, like, backups to where, like, if these guys die, they get transplanted into new bodies? Or is it just going to be, like, it's a one-time thing? Uh-oh. It's her.
That you, Mrs. Sully? I recognize your calling card. Why don't you come on out, Mrs. Sully?
Mrs. Sully.
Abby!
Okay, this is cool. This is a cool scene. This is a cool fight scene. Cool fight scene. Yep, moved at the right time. Grenade launcher.
Fall back! Fall back! Fall back!
Uh-oh. Not Spider! So this would be a cool, like, moral choice for the Na'vi now. Spider's been taken. Yeah, so how many clones of them do they have? It's actually incredible how much of Sigourney Weaver is in the voice, in her face. Like, I think it's actually quite amazing.
He's targeting our family.
You cannot ask this. This is our home.
He had our children. He had them under his knife.
This is a tough conversation to have, too, because, like, they're both right in ways. Like, she's like, this is our home. We can't leave our home. And he's like, well, if we stay here, they're going to keep hunting our family, our children.
Look, I got nothing. I got no plan, but I can protect this family. That I can do.
Tough decisions being made.
Wherever we go, this family is our fortune.
I have a feeling second act's going to be very long.
Where is Jake Sully?
I don't know.
We know that you know.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez, poor kid.
Not gonna stop until you give us something.
Yo, the lighting's killing me. Not gonna lie. Oh, the nosebleed.
General, let me try the personal angle.
Uh-oh.
He's not your son.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Now this would be an interesting character development, wouldn't it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, Tiger. Easy.
Oh, they're so big. That's crazy. Hands are so huge.
You gave them nothing. I respect that. I thought you might want this.
This was your father's.
I'm not your father, technically, but I can help you. I can get you out
Dude's
of here.
jacked, man.
I'm not going to ask you to betray Jake Sully. Just ride along. Otherwise, I got to give you back to the lab coats.
This is interesting. This is very interesting. Just ride along. Are they going to let him go and then follow him?
The leader must die. So the leader can be born. Toruk Makto will disappear.
Part of me thinks they're going to just absolutely massacre that entire stronghold. And it's going to show him that he can't run away from it. He has to face it. And that's when all the water tribe people show up. These village designs, so cool. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, this is cool looking.
Be nice.
Oh, their hue is different. Their hue is exact same as the water. That's neat.
Is that supposed to be a tail?
Oh, cool. Look at how different their hands are. They're like wider for swimming and stuff. That's so cool. This is cool so far. This is my favorite part so far. Like, it's like world building for the planet. Because all we've seen so far is just like the forest and stuff. Oh, cool. They're like glider fish. Okay.
Why do you come to us, Jake Sully?
We seek Cthulhu.
You are forest people. Your skills will mean nothing here.
Those spears are dope.
Their arms are thin. You'll be slow in the water. These children are not even true Navi.
Uh-oh.
They have demon blood. My husband was Torukmakto. He led the clans to victory against the Sky People.
It's true. Doesn't that mean something, Aquaman?
It seems Ewa has turned her back on you. Chosen one.
Rawr.
Apologize for my mate. She's
Do not
flown
apologize
a long
for me.
way and she's exhausted.
Jake.
Yeah, it's not a...
We cannot let you bring your war here.
I'm done with war.
Cthulhu has been asked.
He's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, babe, come on, let him stay here. He's a friend of mine, come on.
Teach them our ways so they do not suffer the shame of being useless.
What do we say?
Thank you.
I love it. What do we say? What do we say?
I will show you our village.
How different they are is really interesting. Even like their tails, the webbed feet, like, yeah.
Just sit here.
This is neat. These villages are so dope. Now Disney's like, all right, we gotta make a water Pandora now.
This is great. It's nice, right?
Oh yeah, I bet they could swim like crazy. Yeah, everything that their bodies are kind of, you know, evolutionarily designed to survive climbing trees and in the forest and flying and. Oh, that would be freaky. One of my biggest fears is like deep open ocean, so this is gonna be interesting for me. Luckily, they're the reef people. Oh, cool! Weird looking manta ray. Oh, she likes him. If you're interested in like what their lung capacity is for, like, you know, breathing on the water. That's interesting that their tail. That's so neat. Yo, filming this must have been a trip. This must have been wild. Because the way the light hits them, it's amazing. Especially like reflections through the water and stuff. It's pretty incredible how realistic it is.
Tracker built in that mast. We hit the ground and you take off, and I will give you an old school ass whipping. Understood?
So I wonder if they're only using him like to just like observe his visual cues, like his reactions to places.
We go Navi. That means we eat Navi, we ride Navi, think Navi.
Wait, so did they come back again?
If you want to live here, you have to ride.
Make the bond gentle.
Oh, it's like, nope, wrong.
Hold here.
Look at his legs.
To learn everything again. That would be pretty tough, to learn literally everything again. Dad gets a big one. You were an expert at everything, and now you're
When you dive back in, good position.
Uh-oh. I got this.
I don't think you do, bud.
That's it. Okay. Steady.
That's so cool. Come on, get up. That was a good first try, though. Come on now. She's gonna connect immediately. There's gonna be something special about her. I'm really interested. This is cool. I like her story. Oh, it's just over. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so cute. I love the not even having to. Oh, neat. She didn't have to like do a connection. It was just automatically connected. That's amazing. Yeah, this is freaking cool. It's the same but different, you know? Like they're flying through, you know, in between everything. It's just...
Imagine flickering the flame.
Do it with me. Do it with me, Patreon. And YouTube, do it with me.
From down here?
The diaphragm, guys! Oh, cool. They're starting to learn. See, oh, I don't know. Some like filter or like some light setting on the TV must be weird because I couldn't even barely see them. It was just so over blue saturated. But
What? Navi kids younger than me do this with their bare hands.
I don't understand why he's helping them. Oh, just straight up punched him.
See him?
Oh, he's getting it. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so how's this gonna work? Like, so Spider is helping them acclimate to Navi life for the purpose of killing his friend. So is Spider doing it to like, I don't know, maybe they'll see the light. I don't know.
And after you're dead.
Oh, that's cool. How like the neon's coming off the water stream, that's pretty sweet. Now this, they can connect to that. Oh, shut up right now. That's the coolest thing that has ever existed in either of these two movies. That's amazing. And there's something going on with her. What's going on with her? She loves it. She's so at home, it's ridiculous.
Back off, fish lips. Oh, another four-fingered freak. Oh, look at his little baby tail.
Don't touch me.
Oh, baby tail.
Uh-oh.
Leave them alone.
Oh, big brother, come.
Uh-oh, rivalry has begun!
Let's go.
Bye-bye. Look at them. They're all freaks. All family.
No. Don't do it. No, bro, don't.
First up, all it's up real tight like this. Okay? Then... It's called a punch, bitch!
Oh, no. One of them's dying.
What was the one thing I asked? The one thing.
Stay out of trouble.
That's
Dad, Al-Noon was picky on Kiri.
Go apologize to Al-Noon. Just go.
That's what the other guys look like.
Worse.
That's good.
Worse. No, that was a good moment. How do the other guys look? Worse.
Come hunting with us.
I must be asking the wrong brother.
No. Oh, I hate this so much.
Keep up for us, boy.
I don't like it, y'all. I don't like it. I hate the... Oh, I got such anxiety about it. Man, bullies are the worst. That's not good. Oh, this is horrible. Ah! Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, underwater stuff freaks me out. Wham! The underwater freak out. Wham! Oh! Ah! God, I hate it. I mean, that can't feel good for her. Like, he's eating Reef. Reef's like... Wait, is he gonna be able to connect with it? Yep. Yep. Oh no, he's gonna suffocate. Oh, there's always a bigger fish! Yo, get wrecked, bro! That's what you get for destroying that reef. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that is how he survived it.
You saved my life. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know if it understands that. If it does, it's dope. Yeah! Friendship!
Friends?
Yo, how crazy. He's gonna ride home on that. That's cool! Yo, that is wild. How does it look so real? James Cameron, you did it again. Yo, what a shot. Holy smokes. Whoa. Yeah, what is this? I love this. This is the most interesting part of this film, is her connection to the water and all the creatures in it.
Tell him what you told me.
You like looking at the stars?
That's so cool. The neon trail behind them of the, I forgot what it's called. Leave a comment on the YouTube channel if you know what the plankton, the glowing plankton.
We'll see you again.
You know the glowing plankton that, like, on the beach that has like a bunch of the waves and you can see it and stuff?
The blame is his.
This is not Alnung's fault. Alnung tried to talk me out of it.
Come on.
Look.
Come on.
Why would you do that, man? He's a bully.
Oh no. What were you thinking?
Dad, you told me to make friends with these kids. That's all I was
don't wanna
trying
hear
to
it.
do. Dad.
Oh, poor buddy
We're
can't do...
ashamed to this family.
Oh no, you can't say that to him, dude!
Any more trouble, a jerk a knot in your tail. You read me?
He's just trying to do right by you, man. And you just, each time, you just like... You can't say you brought shame on the family.
He had a missing fin on the left side.
You were lucky to be alive.
He saved my life. Hi, Card!
Oh, he's calling for his friend. Oh, he went back.
I trust you. You can trust me.
This is so cool. I love this so much. This second act has been awesome. First act, ooh. Second act, though, this is cool. Once they got out of the forest, ooh, this has been dope. Oh, floating rocks. See, my favorite part of this film so far. I mean, this CGI is incredible.
Most sacred place.
But the world building of this planet is the best part. Also, it's interesting, if you ride the ride at Animal Kingdom, you are going on like this rite of passage for the Na'vi. And it takes you out of the forest into the water to that place. So, and that ride was made like a while ago now. And so that must mean they've been planning this like for, you know, I know he had ideas and what he wanted to do, but the planning is wild. This is cool. It's like a grotto tree. I love how the forest world and the underwater world are parallel each other so well. like they have a tree, but it's, you know, in that all these other tribes, these, you know, different people groups are centered around this sacred tree.
What does the great...
Okay, where is that?
Who was my father?
It's a blending of the two worlds. What is happening? Oh God, what is happening? What the freak's happening to her not?
Not needed here. You are Sahik. Remove these things. You have done nothing.
And all of the water stuff so far has been so dope.
Jake, if she seizes underwater again, it could kill her.
But I don't like how they brought their other world to this. Like they came here to hide and to acclimate to these people.
Oh, Katie.
And at the first sign of trouble, they reverted back. I'm interested to see like what's going on back there. So he left the Navi to just like to just fend for themselves, thinking that him leaving would.
You give me ships and aircraft, I'll bring you back your scalp.
I was really enjoying the movie, and now these jerk faces.
Are you the asshole who's commandeering my ship?
That would be me.
Target's pretty much this whole island group.
So why is Spider helping them?
I'm Ian Garvin, a marine biologist.
50 village.
Yo, he's got a really good American accent.
Okay, we'll search them all.
Cause that's what's his face from that.
That's what I'm rigged for. That
band.
God. I'll be nice once, then I won't.
Leave a comment on YouTube if I'm wrong or if I'm right. It's the guy from that band, the two-man band from New Zealand, I think. And they were in that vampire comedy film. God, I'm so bad at remembering things. Jeez. Oh, cool. There's so many.
The two coon come home.
Well, they're all about to die because they brought the freaking helicopter ship there. God, freaking colonizers.
It's my spirit system.
This is cool. This is cool. Get all that stupid American. Oh, God. Sorry. I just broke the mic, I think.
My way! Hey, your ears working now? My way! You see what these can do, huh?
Yeah, Spider, you did this, bro.
This is wrong. What you're doing here is wrong.
Come on, bro.
Please.
Come on, Spider. Redeem yourself. Well, that's just sad, man.
Trap him. Kill him.
They're gonna know where we are, and they're gonna come here with everything they've got.
Yeah, but it's not fair to put every single village in danger.
One hostile in particular.
Dadgummit! See, stories like this, man, they really grind my gears. Just playing on my emotional sensitivity. Oh, that's incredible. That's going to be in a ride someday, for sure. This is how you connect. Oh, cool. Dang it, man.
Sorry. So sorry.
Oh, that's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Ah!
You disappoint me, daughter. And you, son of a great warrior, who has been taught better.
Pai can't save my life, sir. You don't know him.
Oh, Lord.
You're like, oh, don't say that.
In the days of the first songs, Tulkun fought amongst themselves for territory.
Yo, this water stuff is awesome. Okay.
I'll deal with this one.
Come on, stop being a bad father, bro. Listen to your son.
The whole clan hates me. Demon blood. Alien, that's all they see.
Let's cut it off.
I see you.
Oh, that's it, baby. A life has been changed.
Got my mother?
Mother and calf, strong signal, range 4,000.
Mother and calf. Oh, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I'm going to immediately after this is over, I'm going to run to my cat. Give him all the hugs in the world. Are those crab mechs? I'm sorry.
Get in there! Go on, get in there! Get up in there!
Movies like this where animals are hurt. Oh, my freaking heart.
Some teams go. And release.
Release.
Oh gosh, I hate it. Like it's good tension, but it's like cheap tension too when like you mess with like animals and stuff like that. Because I mean, filmmakers know anyone with a heart or with any compassion, it's gonna turn the knife. You know what I mean? Where like movies about hurting humans, like you really gotta build up that story. What does that say about us? You know what I'm saying?
10 meters. Get me in there. Put me in the pocket.
Come on, enemy man. Come on, be compassionate.
Launch running.
Man, this sucks. Come on. Sorry I'm quiet, y'all. It's just not much to say. That dude's gonna become a factor.
Deeply emotional. We're spiritual.
So what are they doing?
They have music, philosophy, mathematics, complex language. Okay.
Makes sense, so I can understand sign language.
Amrita is what's paying for everything here on Pandora now. Even your research.
How'd they find that? You know what I mean? Let's just suck the brain juice out of this whale. Jeez, man, that would suck. It's like I feel like the connection they're building. Oh, and the calf too. It's more than just like our pets, right? It's like an actual sibling.
What is this? Stanawari? What is this?
What do you say, guys? Like I'm trying what I'm doing. It's like I'm so sad. What am I supposed to say?
We knew about this hunting of our Tulkun people, but it was over the horizon. Now, it is here.
Uh-oh. Wartime.
You tell the Tulkun that if they're hit by one of these, they're marked for death. And call for me. I'll silence it. Saving their lives. That's all that matters.
I don't think that's just how this is gonna end, though, because in the trailers you all mounted up on your things and went to war. So
You've got to keep your scum ass here. He's outcast. There's nobody to want him but me. Bro.
That is also true.
You mean why can't I be the perfect son like you? The perfect little soldier? Well, I'm not you, okay? I'm not you.
I like it. Okay, stand up to your brother.
No! Come on. He's going to play a card.
Okay, that's kind of dope. Like, that's dope. That is cool. It's like, mount up, boys. You just whistle and just dive into the water.
Shit!
Come on, get it out.
We gotta go. Weapons. Sound their alarm.
No, it's wartime, baby. Let's go. Woo! I just did the noise. Yo, that look was like, I love you so much. You're so hot right now. Okay, those mechs are the coolest mechs I've ever seen ever. Oh, what's gonna happen, y'all? I'm so nervous. Wait, this can't be Act 3 yet. Like, it's a 3-hour movie.
Go that way. I'll draw them off. Okay.
Oh, one of the sons is dead.
Hold your fire. Subs in order.
Yo, what's like, okay? It hasn't been like 2.5 hours yet, huh? This can't be Act 3. Yo, those are so cool. Yo! Yo, what the heck? Oh! Yo, this is intense.
How is Duke? Did you see her?
Oh, good, 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 good.
Target in sight.
Oh no, come on, man. Come on, they have like every weapon possible.
Hey, kid, get back here!
Come on, help your friends. Come on! Spider, redeem yourself!
Get back to the bridge. Keep them there.
I'm going.
Cuff them to the rail, all of them. Let's go.
Jeez. Like slap bases that are permanent?
Jake. Tell your friends to stand down. You want your kids back, you come out alone.
He's a really good villain.
It's me that they want. That's what all this has been about, right? The hunting of a Tulkun, the taking of our kids.
You brought this upon us.
Yeah. You knew that from the beginning, ma'am. You knew it. This is capitalism with endless amounts of resources and weapons. Like, they're not going to stop at him. They're taking him out of the picture. But do you think they're going to stop at the water? Like, they're not going to stop at the forest. They're going to go into the water. They're already going into the water. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Oh, come on, baby. Oh! Skadoosh! Yo, my God. Oh! This guy's gotta die. Ho ho!
Bloody hell!
That was awesome! Woo! I'm getting hyped now, baby! I'm getting hyped now!
Alright, let's go, saddle up, we're off!
Luckily, the bullets basically lose all. Yo, this is about to be the greatest fight scene to ever happen. Ever. Come on, you gotta get that Australian guy. Come on. Oh, she's so good. Oh, she's so good. Oh! She's so good. Yo, it's so cool. What is happening? What was that? Oh! Yeah, baby, get out of there, Spider. This is your moment, man. Yes! Come on, Spider! Oh, I made it. That stinks. Yo! That? He's like, I'm out. I'm out. No, 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 no. Oh, no. He's got you, bro. He's got you.
Who's got the harpoon now?
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Where are you?
Come on.
Cheeky bugger. You think you're pretty clever, don't you?
Oh! 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 Oh!
Abandon ship! Get him to a boat! Yes, sir.
You can't use that arm anymore, bud! Oh, crap!
Hurry up! Who's the mighty warrior? Come on, say it.
Who's the mighty warrior? Yo, I'm so hyped right now. Just... Come on, connect through. You can connect without being connected. That's like your special power, huh?
Let's go, Buttercup. Get up.
Not your buttercup, perv.
Took, wait! Sully, stick together.
Oh, Sully, stick together.
We can still get this done.
Hell yeah.
I can't believe I'm tied up again.
Oh, poor girl. I'm so stressed. Oh, God. Even the kids are ginormous. Well, people know you're there now. And that's what happens when you have no idea how to handle recoil.
Go, go, go! This way!
Big bro's gonna die. No, come on.
Oh! I'm shut.
Oh, no.
Keep him up! I got him! Come on!
Come on, man! Oh, he got shot like in the heart shot.
Dad! Dad, help! Get down!
Oh, he's about to rage.
No, get down! He's hurt! Jaffa! Hurry, please! Whoa!
Spider's fault again. Oh, he got shot in the chest. He's dead. Yeah, he got shot right here. Right in the aorta. Oh, no. Oh, buddy. Oh, it's on now! It's go time.
And I need you to be strong. Right now. Strong heart.
What you gonna do? Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Heads on a swivel, guys.
I mean, they're not dumb either. They know it's not going to just be just him, so they're setting up a perimeter. Yo, it's about to be awesome. I mean, I don't know how it could be better than the last 30 minutes, but I'm going to figure it out. I love he's like, hey, son, don't help, but Spider can help.
Before you lose another kid.
What you gonna do, Jake? Oh, that's what you're gonna do. It's a good start. Oh my god. Yo. Don't mess with this couple, basically. Don't mess with the Sullys, bruh. Oh! It doesn't. Oh! A skill shot! A skill shot! That was one of the most gnarly kills I've ever seen. Hip. Stab someone in the head. As it's connected to the guy. Pshink. Oh. Oh. Oh, madam. Oh! Hand-to-hand time, baby. You can't kill her, too. Come on. You can't kill her, too.
It's Mom!
And I must be more afraid of her than him.
That's right. They're coming for you.
Oh, those kids are awesome. They're not even afraid. She just growled at them. Ah! Yeah, it might be a good idea at this point. Just hide.
You really want to lose another? Do not test me.
Oh, I don't like knives!
Son for son.
Please, don't hurt her. Stop!
Oh! Oh! Interesting!
You're not leaving, are you, Jake? Knowing I'm out there? Knowing that I'll never
You
stop?
can't leave, Jake. You got...
When I do, I'll kill your whole family.
Dad!
Then let's get it done.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Then let's get it done.
Back.
Some gas or oil or something. I mean, underwater, they're gonna have the advantage. Okay, come on, yeah. Come on, Jake. You're better than he is. I mean, he's a trained killer. I mean, so are you. It's kind of an equal match, let's be honest.
Keep climbing, go!
I still say Jake's got the home court advantage once they get in the water, but,
Give me your hand. Come on.
wow. I feel like we've had some Alien homages. Now we have a Titanic homage. Obviously, the first Avatar homage. We got like mech suits and robots, Terminator. Like James Cameron's like, just put all my movies into one movie. Yo, this is cool. And so the way they're able to blend this practical stuff, like that water there, it's got to be practical, but the... It's wild. It's breaking my brain a little bit. I mean, Jake's got the upper thing. He can hold his breath way more, way longer. This is ending quickly, even though he was just trained by the water people. Squeeze! Anaconda squeeze! He ain't dead. No, you keep it. Keep it. You don't stop. You got confirmed kill, Jake. Yo, this is my nightmare. This is like, I mean, it's everyone's nightmare. This is, it's like a horror film now. Running out of air, being stuck in a, oh no. Oh, cool, the things. Oh, bring those things. Bring those things. Bring the things. Come on, you gotta leave him, Spider. You gotta let him die. Otherwise, he's never gonna stop. This is how we're getting chapter 3. Come on, man. Like, that's obviously a rubber suit. Like a rubber model of a thing. What are you doing, Spider? Oh, no. Spider's the actual villain.
I can't make it. You can't. You can't.
No.
You gotta go right now.
No. Can't lose you too, Dad.
Especially now Spider's letting the guy live.
Stay close to Mama. It's okay.
What you doing? Yo, this is stunning. Holy crap. She is the goat.
Last breath.
Follow me.
So freaking cool. The actual goat. Oh, so great. That's amazing. Yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. And he's gonna come up to the water, and Dude Bro's gonna be alive. Oh, his bro.
I see you.
Yes! Yeah! I'm gonna start crying. No! Oh, that was beautiful!
Sully's stick together. It was our greatest weakness and our great strength.
I want to know more about her. Can I get a spin-off series about her? See, this is going to tick me off. This is just going to straight up make me angry.
Son. Come with me. Spider!
Why'd you save him? Thing ever. Ugh, that makes me mad. That actually kind of Sully's a little bit of Sully! Oh, by the way, the guy you thought you killed that was going to end this whole thing, he's alive. I saved him. I pulled him out of the thing. It's alright. I mean, James got to figure out another way to make another couple $1 billion, I guess.
A son for a son.
I was about to say, that can't be it.
Every song chord must have a last beat.
At least they killed the whalefish or stuff. Yo, that is stunning. All the colors and stuff. Ugh.
Father protects. It's what gives him meaning.
It's not all that gives him meaning. Come on. There's so much more to fathers than just protecting. There's nurturing and supporting and uplifting and encouraging and being tough when you need to. But Not too much.
The people say that all energy is only borrowed. And one day you have to give it back.
Oh, that's cool.
Awa holds all her children in her heart. Nothing is ever lost.
No, buddy.
Family and I will move on tomorrow.
You are Metkayina now.
This is all
Sorry.
mine.
Forgot where I was for a second again. What about your forest people too? Come on. Okay, here we go. Come on. Let him come back with his clan. Are they gonna be like gifted like fin forearms and stuff? So, like, I guess the idea though is like that tree is connected to the tree that they first, because water connects everything. So this should be like you're not just one people, you're all peoples kind of thing, which is cool.
Why are you crying?
No.
She's happy to see you.
Oh, she's there too. Oh, so beautiful.
This is our home. This is our fortress.
Oh, cool! His eyes changed. Bat bat. Is there a post-credit scene? Come on! I want to see him come back like with his whale family. With the midnight? Look at you. Cool. Man, there's a lot of things that I have to say about that. First act, I did not like at all. It felt like, let's just get it to a point where the original villain is back but stronger. And a similar story. But then the second act hit, and they're in the new tribe in the water, and then all of that lore that gets dropped about the way of water is awesome. He pulls you in, the story pulls you in with the whale species, I forgot what it's called, and the connection to the people, and that closeness to it. It's not just killing the animals, it's killing like sentient, like, you know, more sentient than even we are, smarter and more, you know, and it brings kind of a more added weight to it, the way that it was intended. And then that fight scene on the water was unreal. Yeah, that fight scene was insane. Some of those things where they're jumping and then upside down, like, ugh, stab, and she's like, whoa, she, like, it was crazy. I will say, there's certain things I don't understand story-wise that I'm just... But then there's certain things about the story I want more. Like the one daughter who, like, is connected to the earth and, like, controlled the stuff. Like, that is... I want more of that. Even more of, like, the son and his connection to his whale friend. And the whale friend, like, coming back to the family and all this kind of stuff. But other parts of the story, like... They went through all this trouble in the first one to, you know, get the Sky People off, and then all of a sudden, Sky People are back and worse than before. Oh, the guy, you know, the original villain's back. We just quickly rehash that and re-establish this. But everything else after that, and everything they introduced with the new parts of the world, was really great. And then the ending when a spider saves him, I'm like, I don't understand. But it's like to the point, everything else was so good that I'm like, I might have liked that one more than the first one. And the technology blows my mind. I'm still like trying to... If there's some of you who comment on these videos who leave like essays of like all these cool like nuggets of knowledge and information that you know. If you know more about how he did this, because there's certain moments that like this has to be a practical effect. This room that's filling with water, but then this Na'vi that's in it looks like an actual. The way the light's being in the water, and it's like it's fascinating. And that like. I talked at the beginning. I was excited to see how he would innovate more than last time. And he did. He sure did. How they're like in the water and stuff, and the light reflecting through the water. That's gotta be so hard. It makes it look sort of. Anyway, cool. So yeah, I would say my overall initial review is I think I like it. There are parts that I like better than the first one. The story around like second act and beyond was unbelievable. The lore about the world is incredible. The lore about the way of water is incredible. The beginning. Not the biggest fan, but I think everything else made up for it to the point where I really enjoyed this film. And initial response is maybe I like it better than the first one. But that might require a couple watches of both again. Anyway, I could ramble on for another 10 minutes in detail, in depth. Maybe I'll do a more in-depth review of this, who knows. And I can kind of have a more comprehensive thoughts around it. Anyway, that was another reaction video with Popcorn Roulette. My name is Jonathan again. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you see when we release our next video here on Popcorn Roulette. See you later!